my audience speak English. I don't want to put this in Spanish, and I think this can put in Spanish and read this in English. We have a mission. Okay. We can. Hello there.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module. Animal test 6308.
Alright, I think I can go here. Hola. Sí, sí. Aún no me he visto el sexto. Creo que... Si este no lo vi la semana pasada, aún no he visto el sexto. Porque no me recuerdo si fue el 5 o el 6 el que vi la semana pasada. O me estaré confundiendo con Asao Lily Pocket. Aquí no me gusta mucho el doblaje inglés, al menos por el momento. El de este personaje me parece normalito. Hello there. Please welcome viewer.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
Es que las voces de Loli en inglés no me convencen para nada, casi siempre parecen adultas, no sé por qué. Por ejemplo, mi hijo Nishizumi Parece adulta.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. No way, just try. Takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there! Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Como que se vos para otro personaje, no para Paimon. Supongo que hay que ser alguien que hable inglés para entenderlo, para que te dé igual.
Oh, that's right! Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Porque probablemente si habláramos japonés no nos parezca tanto. Okay.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad!
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize the—
Well, here they come! Stand clear!
¿En serio sobrevivieron a esa caída?
Yeah! Animal test 6308.
Ok, es una izquierda. Esto no puedo era nada.
Stand clear!
Hay que esperar al otro.
Yeah. Stand clear!
Two arms! Attack!
A ti no te interesa cómo atacamos.
Animal hypostasis
Take the
and
target alive! With the triad! Beaten. Who goes there? Attack!
Don't break my glasses!
Take the target alive!
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75.
Take this!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kutching,
O la otra.
these two strange people.
Who are you calling strange? You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you? We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you? Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing. Oh! I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not to...
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon...
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery. Even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuhong, might you have any...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god.
No puedo ver la imagen que tienes. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there.
Me gusta esa cara, me gusta esa cara.
Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained.
Ah, no. Disculpame si no se escucha. Es que estoy leyendo esto acá para entender qué es lo que dice, pues.
Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here.
Pero ten suerte y gana las partidas. Yo aquí poniendo esto simplemente para dejar la historia hasta donde tengo de las misiones principales de este juego.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Básicamente este tipo piensa como yo.
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor? That's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Leah's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person. So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her? Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night! Sugar-frosted slime!
Panzerkampfwagen. ¿Estás hablando del Panzer II o el Tiger? Obviamente el Tiger. ¿O te refieres al tanque de tier 6 que es antes del Tiger? No sé si...
Paimon has a feeling that it would be... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that we just need to make it with some boom shakalaka.
Me estoy riendo porque esa parte última de Boom Shakalaka fue genial.
Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Es que de seguro en japonés me va a gustar más. Espérate. Todo yo no te veo a ti. Ok. Tampoco me... Well, fuck, obviously.
Stand clear. Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, goodness gracious. Come on, we can do it! I'll protect us!
Ok, no, demasiado agresiva para Bárbara, en serio, demasiado agresiva esa voz. Yo sé, es la parte del solo, voy a decirlo.
Or is there
No
a
sé
sweet
cómo se...
fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure... Animal test 6308.
You're open.
Swallow, Mark 2.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders, when their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both. Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that. Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations.
Nope. I know.
Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Hey there!
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him.
El tío Megdam me contó que lo salvó. Es que dijo Uncle y Uncle es tío. Así que no sé cómo no lo tradujeron de esa forma.
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything, here, this container is itself in it.
Yep, it's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome.
Traveler. Porque que si te van a traerle porque no le pusieron nombre al personaje, creo que se llama Lumin.
If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack. It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now...
Hacer parkour. Sorry, today I am a little bit off. Off in turn off in in that sense. It's because right now I want to play like a series. Mm, my number telling how I play, really. Um, I don't know, just today I wake up serious. You don't wake up like a little, like I normal wake up.
Finally,
I thinking to make a coffee to turn me on. Scream is something I normal do in the channel.
bang.
I will put this in Japanese. I really don't like this dub. Not for because bad, because I prefer the Japanese dub. It's nothing because I think they here in a leader they do the dub very good, but it's not for my likes. But I think this is very normal. Normal you prefer some another dubs, and sometimes you prefer other dubs. Or the original dubs.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet?
Yep.
In the first time I don't like the dub of the Paimon, but right now I like it.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Esto le tengo que decir, pero no sé cómo hacer en inglés. Tuve un sueño ayer, o bueno, hoy. Bueno, sí, hoy me voy a despertar como a las 5 de la mañana, luego me volví a despertar a las...
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
No, nunca hagan esa voz en mi presencia, en serio. No me gusta, no sé por qué, no me gusta esas voces.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Creo que por lo que no me gusta esa voz, creo que es porque uno de los personajes de héroe de los villanos, que no me agrada para nada, tenía una voz similar, no me recuerdo.
Oh no, it's nothing.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue.
principio solo era del tamaño de una habitación, ahora es suficientemente grande como para tapar la luna del cielo Lupe. Okay.
One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
Qué ambiciosa.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Ah, no mames, wey. Ahora tengo que parar un segundo. Deme un segundo. No es nada del gameplay, es más del... que mi televisor a veces dice que se ha llenado la memoria, cuando de hecho le borré básicamente todo lo borrable posible. O sea, lo otro es borrar el HMI, pero es lo único que queda para borrar, o sea que debo tener más memoria que los hombres, pero o sea, se le pasa eso ni idea, la verdad es como para enviarle al taller y decirle, oye, tú eres atrasado. No, muy fuerte, muy fuerte. Es como para decirle al señor, oye, ¿puedes ayudarme acá un momento que se pasa esto y tengo todo borrado? Uy, es que de ser uno de las cosas está... Genshin dijo que las 7 estrellas no le desean el mal.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon.
¿Qué está diciendo? ¿Qué le está pasando esta mierda en serio?
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue. But the Order of the Seven will not collapse simply because of that.
Voy a estar con un poco de retraso porque lo estoy viendo desde el directo. O sea, voy a estar cambiando desde del directo. Gracias, bandita. El G de porquería. Bueno.
Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Hello. I have my television turned off because I have one problem with my television. I look in the stream and comment.
That day at Yujing Terrace,
Because
it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there. You no doubt saw.
Lights are crashing in the background. How? What?
But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand.
¿No quieres prender? ¿En serio?
Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete. So please, this way.
Hello.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
This remember me one Chinese restaurant I go when I am child. I'm playing here the main history of this game. Just for showing my channel, I put this in English because I think no one speak Japanese here.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Obviously.
Ooh, isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
I prefer Genshin because she's been like me in this aspect.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power. Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that! One of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only... Just imagine. How... Let's grab one! The biggest one!
¿En serio?
Huh? Well, that was an easy search.
Okay.
The biggest sheet is right up there in
I
the
really
most
don't want to
obvious
grab one
spot.
of this
Let's
paper
go with
for
that
because
one.
it's too much for me, but if I want one, I think I can.
La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on this. Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think? Well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Okay. I will make meat one coffee for because I'm like a zombie right now.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
I need a more physically demanding job. I need a more physically demanding job. I need a more physically demanding job. need a more physically demanding job. I need a more physically demanding job.
Can I go take a look?
I need a more physically demanding job.
I just need a moment to quickly take down some notes.
I need a more physically demanding job.
What was that? Oh, it's gone. Can I go take a look?
I need a more physically demanding job. I need a more physically demanding job.
I haven't been out in a while.
I need a more physically demanding job.
What was that?
I need a more physically demanding job.
It's gone. Can I go take a look?
I need a more physically demanding job. I need a more physically demanding job.
I'm here again. Sorry for the FK, but I said I will make me a coffee because I'm like a zombie because I sleep like 4 a.m.
I haven't been
for
out
this
in a while.
entire year. Let's
I need a
look
more
if this
physically
has
demanding job.
1 point to respawn. Or one treasure. creatures.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us, too.
Okay.
Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly.
Animal test 6308. Test.
Flash for a chill to the bone.
It's Grill, I think.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Can you change the voices?
Let's not waste time.
Race you. Really hurt. Oh, protect us. La la la. Ha ha
I need you to why?
Boba, get them.
Let's end this quickly.
What?
Stand clear.
What happened here?
Nice and spicy.
Let's not waste time.
Enhanced animal module 75. Let's dance.
Huh.
That really hurt.
I think I need to do more yes.
Not going anywhere. Chill to the
Regeneration track.
Let's end this quickly.
Go, Rubber, go.
Esa voz no le queda bárbara para nada. Y uno de agua, no pollo.
Oh, protect us.
Time to fulfill my duty. No slacking off. Let's not waste time.
That's not right. Absorption test. Two.
Almost. Now's the time for a break.
Pues no le queda nada al bárbaro. ¿Y ahora qué? ¿Y ahora qué?
Absorption test.
This should be fun.
Mínimo. Creo que no los debía atacar.
Oh, protect us!
Creo que no los debía atacar.
Frozen. Crisp. Put your back into it.
Estoy tratando de matar esos dos arriba sí o sí. Pero ¿cómo? O sea,
Race you!
ese tipo doble.
Give me a go.
Help! We did it!
Time to fulfill my duty.
Boba, get them!
Not breaking a sweat.
No, está bien. El daño va a ser mínimo, pero
You're not going anywhere, fun. It isn't time for a break yet. Not breaking a sweat. Chill to the bone.
Boba, get them! Shadow Raven, let night fall! Absorption test.
My duty.
Oh, protect us!
This was well done. Roasted, fried. This was well done. You're not going anywhere.
Come on, we can do it! Enhanced Animal Module 75. Animal Test 6308.
Se teletransporta.
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 63.
No quiero despertar al OP. ¿Cuál es el OP? ¿Cuál es el OP? El de rayito. Corazón, yo creo que era por eso.
Stand clear. Midnight Phantasmagoria. There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. What are they for? Paimon's seen this pattern before. But where? Oh, Paimon knows! It looks just like the sigil of permission the child gave you. But how did a relic of the Adepti end up in the hands of someone like Child? Suspicious. Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the Lord of Geo created the Sigil of Permission, it wasn't to be used as some old relic. Talismans like that were once used in the Archon War to channel divine powers. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? Whew, that sounds pretty dangerous. Plot thickens. We'll need to keep an eye on Child, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Pero antes... Acabo de terminar el café, sigo con algo de sueño. No fastidies. Me voy combinando. Hablando de política, ya que están diciendo que Donald Trump y que el llorón. Bueno, cuando ellos dijeron que fueron intervención rusa y todo eso, por eso Trump ganó, bueno, ahí sí vale, sí vale. Bueno, además que lo que está haciendo Trump es simplemente querer transparencia y saber que el resultado fue justo. no está diciendo que no está diciendo que él se va a quedar ahí, está diciendo que quiere resultado que sea real, que no sea un resultado falso, pues. Porque hay muchas cosas en estas elecciones, pero muy extrañas, demasiado extrañas para decir que vale, decir que vale, pues. Además que... ¿huh? I'm talking about what I think about the fraud of the elections. Well, fraud because I said Donald Trump just want to the election was transparency and the true result, because too many things happen in the election that you say what, and another ones I can say this happened in my country of the death voters and the death. It's happened in my country and say, that smell weird.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive. Paimon's never seen such a fancy schmancy place before.
Okay.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
I think... okay, I will not talk about that.
Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
Because
if
in
even
Spanish
Liyue
they
and
say
Qixing
ricas
don't
are
want
rich,
to face that truth,
but
then what future is there for
you
Liyue?
read that in Spanish little weird, because you think that's refer the person, not the status of the person, and I read that and said, lol.
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart, though they are both members of the Qixing. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan, she would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have constantly been trying to sink their fingers into Liyue, and that they aren't to be trusted.
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Dihua Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? Well, why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Eugene Terrace have some? Even Chingsa Village has glaze lilies. Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war... Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to the flowers will make them more fragrant.
So how good is your singing?
You choose the one of the top or the second.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
That said, the one of the that said, I'm more or less, and the second said I am a professional. I hope I don't need to sing.
It's time to sing whenever you're ready. Da 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 da. What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Leland? Animal hypostasis simulation. Animal test 6308.
Easy.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame. Excuse me.
I want this care in my lineup. I like her design of Gang New.
Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's her face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name.
Lo dicen ahí, te lo dicen ahí.
Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first seven. The other five, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago.
I think Inazuma will represent Japan in this world. I think we can travel in Inazuma because I want to see how this game represent Japan here, and here said Inazuma is dangerous. When the era of the shotgun was was dangerous, I would like how this game do that.
Of the current seven Archons,
Like to
the
see
youngest
how
is
this
Sumeru's
game
god
do
of
that.
Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This is a little sudden.
That's like safe life. Fixed.
As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Okay, es un Adeptus. Bueno, tiene sentido, tiene cuernos.
Huh? Did you just say as an Adeptus?
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
viendo la hora, espero que se pueda poner ahí no para este tipo de batalla, no creo mucho. De hecho me encanta su diseño de personaje. Sí, aunque creo que, o sea, yo le haría un redibujo en los zapatos porque creo que se vería cool, pero eso ya es como que un fan art que yo haría. Eso explicaría por qué tienes cuernos. Sep.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. In fact...
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too.
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now. Good luck.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the given the ease of picking glaze lily.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business in Liyue.
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is at full steam, the stress of it all only wears away at you over time. So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself. If left unchecked, the wear and tear on your heart may go well past mending.
I will interrupt the gameplay when the chapters talk.
Wow. See? Zhongli sounds like he's already seen it all. Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Normally when I'm playing, I'm to silence because I'll play in silence. But sometimes when I in stream I talk too much or I make silence because normally I play in silence. I don't talk too much. I'm playing alone.
What happened?
Where
the city gate is swarming with Millilith and... the Fatui?
This atmosphere...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wengsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. However, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the current situation.
Okay.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
And what now? How is it that the Fatui have come under fire?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millelith must rein in the actions of the Fatui. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? That's the Qixing for you. Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone catch you off guard.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back at Wangsheng funeral parlor. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword. So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turned upside down, it's definitely... He must be waiting for the moment when no one is watching to do something really bad.
Obviously, he's explaining something, but I don't think he wants to destroy the city. But the Fatui are the greatest army in this world. I think if Liyue is down, they can...
But where could we find him now?
Invade all Treviarch, or how that's pronounced. This word.
Where would he go at a time like this? golden house? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is all right.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway.
Ok, y lo traducieron mal. Está diciendo que no está preguntando por su permiso. Lo haré como quiera.
The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running toward. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams.
I understand why they
Fighting
do this.
talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Come on, we can do it! I'll protect us! Race you!
You're wide open. So quick to flee.
Help! Leader is attacking!
Passable effort.
I'll protect us! Race you!
Celestial Voyager!
Water!
Wow.
Careful now.
Stand clear!
Cowering already?
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Absorption test! Don't break my glasses! Swirl, Mark 2! Let's
How
dance!
unbecoming.
Absorption test!
Voyager!
Oz, reveal thyself! I summon!
You've made some progress. Not
Stand
bad.
clear!
You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Something else catch your eye? Gotcha.
Animal test!
All you do is run.
Race you!
Dejar hacer.
This!
Go, Barbara, go! By royal decree! Into the fight!
No use hiding back there.
Break!
Got you.
Nice! Race you! Race you!
I'll crush you.
I'll protect us!
Break.
Boba, get them!
This.
Go, Barbara, go! Why has everyone stopped?
All you do is run.
Stand clear! Boba, get them!
Gotcha.
Show begin! I feel a little weak. It really hurt! Right. Nice and spicy.
Gotcha. I'll crush you.
Okay, this was intense.
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing this to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Oh my fucking god. This look amazing. This look very powerful. Targaryen.
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
Much life?
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it! Animal test 6308. That's not right. Race you!
Fräulein. Die here.
fucking kidding me?
Absorption. Animal hypostasis emulation. Go, Bubba, go! Let the show be. I feel a little weak.
I will lose this because I don't have enough life for my entire character.
I should sleep on it.
You fucking kidding me? I can use Sayaracha, my main character, but I can. I need to use this. I mean, this is my more powerful. This is my more powerful lineup. I need to use this. And this guy, literally, is very powerful. I will put life, I will buy life and to have more protect, because the reason I lose is because I don't have enough to recover my chapters. I hope I have. The other problem, I have only 2 chapters to fight, and these 2, and this, but this is level 50, level 70, and level 60. I need this level minimum to fight against that kind of enemy. I think this is not the way.